Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and it's Debsy, and place to be, it's Debsy. Bloop, bloop, that's me. Boop, Debsy. Hey guys, and welcome back again to my channel. Happy Sunday again! It's the second video that you're getting from me tonight, and I can't believe it took me this long to make this video. But then again, the last month and a half, I've been like, flaking out. So we're going to do this because I love awards season. You know me, I love the movie awards season. So we're going to get right down to it. The Oscar nominations were announced a few weeks ago. So let's get to it. Let's talk about who's nominated, who I think is going to win. There are a few categories that I'm not quite sure, but we'll get to that later. Okay, so for actress in a supporting role, so best supporting actress, we have Monica Barboa. I might have mispronounced that, for A Complete Unknown. Ariana Grande, Wicked. Felicity Jones, The Brutalist, Isabella Rossellini, Conclave, and Zoe Saldana, Emilia Perez. My pick for this is going to be Zoe Saldana, Emilia Perez. She's been cleaning up everywhere for Emilia Perez this whole entire season. She's won everything. I think she's a lock. There was talk, from what I understand, like early on, that maybe a front runner was Isabella Rossellini. She, from what I understand, is not in that much of the conclave, but what she's in obviously makes an impression. I'm not surprised to see Ariana Grande in there. She was fantastic in Wicked. Okay, actor in a supporting role, or best supporting actor, Yura Borisov for Anora, Kieran Culkin, A Real Pain, Edward Norton, A Complete Unknown, Guy Pearce, The Brutalist, and Jeremy Strong in The Apprentice. This category is very much, I think, like best supporting actress, in that there's a clear front runner. That's Kieran Culkin. Kieran Culkin is going to win for A Real Pain. He has won everything. So I believe he's going to take this for A Real Pain. Best actress in a leading role, Cynthia Erivo in Wicked. Carla Sofia Gascon for Emilia Perez. Mikey Madison for Nora. Demi Moore for The Substance. And Fernanda Torres for I'm Still Here. I'm going to go with Demi Moore for The Substance. I was kind of surprised to see. I wasn't surprised by anyone with the exception of Fernanda Torres. Listen, I don't want to say I'm completely surprised, but going into award season, there was a lot of talk about who was it? Angelina Jolie being nominated for her role as Maria Callas. And I believe the movie is Maria. But we do have Fernanda Torres. Fernanda Torres, this is going to be interesting because Fernanda Torres won at the Golden Globes. She won for dramatic. Demi Moore won Best Actress for comedy, or no, not comedy, musical or comedy or other. I don't know how it was phrased, but remember how you have for the Golden Globes, you have two separate. You have like dramatic, and then dramatic movies, and then every other kind of movie. Which, if I'm being completely honest with you, I don't see how The Substance would be anything other than like a drama. It's not, I don't know, I mean, it's kind of a horror movie. I wouldn't consider it in the same as like Wicked or Amelia Perez or anything like that. So I'm going to go with Demi Moore. Demi Moore did win in her category at the Golden Globes. She won a couple other Best Actresses. I'm gonna go with Demi Moore. Early on, the front runner was, from what I understand, was Mikey Madison in Anora, but I don't think it's going to be her. I think it's going to be Demi Moore. I hope it is. I have not seen The Substance. I have not seen many of these, with the exception of Wicked. But I would like to see it be Demi Moore. She is, if you've heard any of her speeches, she was kind of like told, hey, you're a popcorn actress. You're not going to get any of these movies that are contenders for Oscars. You know, you're not a serious actress. And then here she is right in the mix, you know, and a favorite. So I hope she wins. Okay, actor in a leading role. Adrien Brody, The Brutalist, Timothée Chalamet for A Complete Unknown, Colman Domingo, Sing Sing, Ralph Fiennes for Conclave, and surprisingly, Sebastian Stan for The Apprentice. I think right now the clear cut is Adrien Brody for The Brutalist. He has won a few different places. I think they're going to give it to Adrien Brody. I would love to see Timothée Chalamet win. You know, maybe they think, though, he's too young and they're just waiting, because he has been nominated 3 times. So maybe they're just waiting. The surprise here was Sebastian Stan. I was thinking that a lot of people were mentioning Daniel Craig for Queer. But Sebastian Stan got in for his portrayal of Donald Trump in the 80s. Listen, everybody is saying that, and I have seen video clips of him where he's a fantastic actor. I mean, he has the mannerisms down. He is very good. And first I was like, I don't really want to watch that movie because I don't want to put any money in the pocket of anybody that's supporting that. But from what I understand, it's not really like a sympathetic view of him. And he even came out and railed against it, which makes me want to see it. So, you know, good for you, Sebastian Stan. He was in another movie too. I cannot remember the name of the other movie, but he did win a Golden Globe for his portrayal in another movie. But so there we go. But I think the winner is going to be Adrien Brody. Okay, directing, we have Sean Baker for Anora, Brady Corbet for The Brutalist, James Mangold for A Complete Unknown, Jacques Audiard for Amelia Perez, and Corley Farge for The Substance. I probably screwed up that last name. I think it's going to go to Brady Corbet for The Brutalist. I am really hoping it does not go to Jacques Audiard for Amelia Perez. The reason why I'm saying that is because, Jacques Audiard, obviously he is French. Amelia Perez is a foreign language movie, and it's from France, and it's a movie about Mexico. And I guess whenever they were like, hey, to this Jacques Audiard, do you want to learn some more about Mexico? He's like, no, I know everything I need to know about Mexico. So no, thank you. I, as a French man, know everything there is to know. And I have not seen the movie yet. I am going to be watching as many of these as I can with the limited time now that I have left to watch it. But from what I understand, Amelia Perez is like quite a few people of Mexican descent have been like just not happy with this film and how it portrays Mexicans and Mexican culture. So Plus, if I have to be honest with you, I watched the Critics' Choice Awards. No, thank you. I don't want him to win. So there we go. I'm going to say it's going to be Brady Corbet for the Brutalist. And if I'm being completely honest with you, I really feel like every director who has a Best Picture nomination this year should be nominated for best director. Because to be honest with you, John Cho isn't on here. He directed Wicked. Wicked's up for Best Picture. What, did it just direct itself? That's what I'm saying. I think everybody who is nominated for a Best Picture award and directed should be nominated for this. That's what I think. I could be wrong, but I think that makes sense. Okay. Next up is Best Original Song. Okay. We have El Mal from Emilio Perez, The Journey from the Triple Six, Like a Bird from Sing Sing, Mi Camino from Emilia Perez, and Never Too Late, that was Elton John, Never Too Late. I think this is clear cut, and it's El Mal from Emilio Perez. That's one everywhere. I think that's going to win. Once again, I'm going to have to watch that movie, but I don't know. The music doesn't sound promising. It just doesn't. Okay, so Best Original Score. This is the one that I'm saying I'm not quite sure that I can pick one. Did I love the music from Wicked? Yes, but I haven't heard any of the others. So it's The Brutalist, Conclave, Emilia Perez, Wicked, and The Wild Robot. The thing that got me in this, and that got me kind of pissed off, is the fact that Trent Reznor was not nominated for his score in Challengers, which, from what I understand, everybody is saying that, like, it was insane. It was insanely good. Why wasn't it nominated? I don't understand that. Trent Reznor and Atticus Finch, they are like movie gold when it comes to these original scores, these scores. It's just, so to see them not nominated, no, it doesn't make sense. Okay, Best International Feature Film: Brazil, I'm Still Here; Denmark, The Girl with the Needle; France, Emilia Perez. I don't know why I said Emilio Perez before. It's Emilia Perez. France, Emilia Perez; Germany, The Seed of the Sacred Fig; and Latvia, Flow, which Flow is an animated, I believe. Yes. I'm going to go with Emilia Perez. Here's the thing. Either it's nominated for Best International and it's nominated for Best Picture. Do one or the other. Preferably don't do it in Best Picture, like overall. I think it's going to be, France is going to get it for Emilia Perez for International Feature Film. Okay, animated feature film. Flow, okay, so it is an animated picture. Flow, Inside Out 2, Memoir of a Snail, The Wild Robot, and Wallace and Gromit, Vengeance Most Foul. My pick for this is, I would love for this to be The Wild Robot. The reason why I say that is, my friend Kristen, my good friend Kristen, she has seen it a few times. She raves about it. And the story just sounds like such a wholesome, like, fantastically, like, compassionate message. And I would love to see The Wild Robot win. It's most definitely not going to be Inside Out 2. I think they put that in there because it was like a huge, box office achievement. And it was probably the animation was probably awesome. But I'm hoping that it is The Wild Robot. I think the only other one that would compete with it would be Flow. But I'm hoping it's The Wild Robot. Okay. And lastly, the big one of the night, it is Best Picture. So for that, we have Anora the Brutalist, A Complete Unknown, Conclave, Dune Part 2, Emilia Perez, I'm Still Here, Nickel Boys, The Substance, and Wicked. There's no chance that Wicked is not going to win. I loved Wicked, but I don't think it's going to win. I think it is going to come down between Anora, and as much as I hate to say it, Emilia Perez. Anora, before the last few awards were handed out, I would say Anora really didn't have a chance. But it has picked up a few. It won at Critics' Choice Awards and it won somewhere else. So it's heading in to award season with some heft, with some momentum. Emilia Perez, I believe, was nominated 13 times. I believe it has the most nominations. I don't know why. This year. So I'm putting those two. Would I love to see The Substance win? I would. The only reason being is because it's a genre that's not really awarded, and that's or rewarded, and that's horror. I think if we're going 1, 2, 3, the top three, I think, in the top three, I think, for the voters is going to be Anora the Brutalist and Emilia Perez. The thing that could put the kibosh on it for Emilia Perez is the tweets. Now, let's talk about the problematic tweets that have come out from nominated actress Carla Sofia Gascon. Carla Sofia Gascon, she is the first openly trans actress to be nominated for an Oscar, and she's had some problematic tweets surface about racist tweets about George Floyd, also about Islam, and about the Oscars themselves, like the Oscars back in 2021. She also had tweeted some not so complimentary things about her Emilia Perez co-star, Selena Gomez. And I believe she had tweeted some not so great things about Fernanda Torres. And that is actually against the rules, the Oscar rules. Like, you can't go out and trash your competition. So it's not a good look. This could very well possibly taint voters, Academy voters against the movie and against. I don't think there's any chance of her winning in Best Actress. But if anything is going to take out Emilia Perez, it's those problematic tweets, those racist tweets. It's not a great look. She came out and she was like, I apologize, but then turned around and said, those aren't real. Those are, AI generated and this and that. Well, then why did you apologize? I mean, she apologized. She deleted her her social footprint, and but then says it's I didn't do those. It's not true. I'm like, okay. So there we go. Those are the nominations. I am still working on, when I say I am still working on the Daras, it means I haven't really planned for much of anything yet. The Daras, if you don't know, is my award show that I really have to myself work on, because I have not thought of anything. I haven't ordered anything. I haven't written anything. I haven't done anything. So, honestly, I'm just going to say this. I haven't thought of anything because I've been so like angry and so pissed off at the state of the nation that I'm just like, wow. But I can't rage on forever. Well, I mean, I can, but I also got to get myself together and work out something for this, because I do enjoy doing. I love the Oscars it's just one of my favorite days, because I love the red carpet and I just love movies and the celebration of movies, and I just love it all. So I love putting on I love having the Daras, giving my own awards, So I'm going to have to I'm going to have to think of something. So we're going to starting tomorrow, we're going to think about it. I'm going to think about it. So listen, in the comments, let me know if you had watched any of these films. If you have any picks on who's going to win. And with that, if nobody told you yet today, you're loved, seen, and heard. Please make sure that you put love, kindness, compassion, acceptance, hope, and positivity out there in the world. Please take care of one another. Number one, be aware of your surroundings. Be smart and safe. Hydrate often with some water. And if you're in a dangerous situation, please make sure that you remember that Donnelly and I are sending our love, thoughts, prayers, and all types of positive energy and vibes your way so you can make it through. Love you guys, and this is it for the day. I will see you tomorrow. No, you probably won't see me tomorrow. You'll see me on Tuesday. You won't see me tomorrow. You'll see me Tuesday with a wrap up of The Bachelor. Okay. Love you guys. Have a great day. Bye.